She was taking it pretty well. At least she knows that she don't have to worry about him no more. I mean, if it happened to my family, I would want, hopefully, the police to do what they could to at least notify me about it. Even if they couldn't get the person that did it, at least they've got some closure to know where their relative is, even if he is, deceased.
Back on the street, the stakeout pays off. The shooting suspect's been spotted.
Check 1924. We got a homicide suspect.
He's leaving the office at this time.
Picture in a red T-shirt.
I got him right there.
Right there?
Check, he's in custody. He tried to pull a fast one on us, tried to get into the other female's car. Lucky, though, we had enough officers in the area, plain clothes, they walked right up on him. He didn't give us any trouble.
Okay, appreciate it.
Attorney plays by his rules, we play by ours. Luckily for the citizens of Memphis, we got another homicide suspect in custody. Oh, well, he ain't going on that way.
Good work.
Then they got him up here quick.
Make me look good.
The suspect, Cello, is in custody, but Queen still needs to get a confession.
He's not going to give a statement. Okay. I guess he's going to go the route with the attorney.
Okay.
Queen, however, has a plan. Get Cello's girlfriend to persuade him to give a statement.
Chantel, you're going to have to help work with us here. We just want to get this situation resolved. And I understand that you care about it, but this is murder. Do you think he'll be willing to talk to us? I think he'll be willing to talk to you. It's worth a try. Our victim is a gang member. Some of his friends are making threats. Some way we're the lesser of the two evils. If him going to prison helps keep him alive, she'll go along with that. Just knock when you get ready to come back out. He's going to have to ask to see me. I'm not going to violate his rights. He's already said he didn't want to talk to her.
The suspect, Cello, agrees to tell Queen his side of the story.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to try to slick you. And I'm not going to promise you anything. I can't do that. But if you want to be a man about what's happening, you want to put your cards on the table and talk to me, that's your right also.
He screamed out loud, I'm killing you, boy, I'm killing you, boy. Screaming it out real loud. I heard even they want to kill my mama and they want to kill Shantae.
Okay.
That was Fred rolled up on his bike with his hand like this, holding it tough. I thought he was going to shoot me. And I just shot the pistol a couple of times and ran, man.
He's saying that it wasn't his gun, but he did say he fired 2 shots at him. And he ran. So he's admitting to the actual shooting, and that's the main thing. We're going to go across the hall, take this typed statement. But, you realize that you're not going home today, right? Okay, I'm not trying to fool you on anything. Okay. He's trying to turn it into a self-defense thing. He was in fear of his life. He's trying to protect his own skin. It's not like I just want to come clean. But they've made threats toward him and his girlfriend, and he does care for her. She worried about you. She gonna be calling. Marcello, you are under arrest, and you may be charged with homicide in connection with this complaint. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
While Queen reviews the shooting suspect's statement, WD brings a major and lieutenant up to speed on his dumpster homicide victim.
Did you find out anything else about Shingledecker?
According to the sister, Mr. Shingledecker was living or visiting a woman in Houston. We'd like to talk to her to see if she maybe knew who he was traveling with.
How often did she usually hear from him?
About every month and a half. She was the only family member that had any close contact with him.
Did she know how he traveled around?
She said he was primarily riding freight trains. He'd just hop a ride and get off. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe we can, somebody will know something and call, or we'll get some luck on it.
All right.
All right. Don't look too good.
It's a tough case, transient, no real ties to the community.
There are no witnesses that we know of that actually saw the attack, or at least we haven't found any witnesses.
We have file cabinet after file cabinet full of cases that hadn't been solved yet. And every now and then you get a lead on some old one. We had somebody come in here and confess to one that happened 20 years ago because they couldn't live with what they've done.
We'd like to solve every case. Unfortunately, we can't. This case might be solved, it might not. We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. You're still young. Whatever time you might have to do, you still have a chance because you're still alive. Fred's gone. You still have a chance. Relax that thumb. It's like the death of a dream. And that's the analogy I use, because all parents have dreams for their children. And once they're involved in something like that, if they're the victim or the suspect, dreams die. Going in under the 24-hour hold, but the Attorney General has the final say. Might be first, it might be second, but you kind of expected that, didn't you? Being the parent of a young male black, you have a lot to contend with these days. If you think you can just sweep it under the rug and say it's their problem, you're totally wrong. You have to keep hope. I'm gonna go home and hug my baby, you know, call my oldest boy, see how he's doing. I hadn't talked to him in 3 or 4 days. I'm on my way. See you later, Miss Allen. Thanks.
Next time on Memphis Homicide, WD searches for his victim's killer.
Yeah, who are you? Sergeant Merritt. We want to talk to you about a homicide. I think you know what we're talking about.
And the squad faces the challenge of a carjacking turned murder.